Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and even the very occasional dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell, and that way you will find out whenever I post new videos, which is usually at least once a day, whenever I announce giveaways and whenever I go live. As always, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and a welcome back. Today is a day a lot of us have been looking forward to, myself included, because it is my last OuiPlease unboxing. Now, if you haven't been here for the entire saga, I started getting OuiPlease back in 2019. I actually have a OuiPlease unboxing playlist that I will leave for you linked at the end of this video. But I got started when my channel first started back in 2019. I saw a really good Black Friday sale for OuiPlease. Now, in theory, OuiPlease is a bi-monthly subscription that is $150 that always guarantees a value of at least $300 of beautiful luxury French products. You also can do one-time boxes for $165. They have a really good deal on their annual subscription, so 6 boxes for $650, which is bringing the price down from that $150 or $165 to $108. The Black Friday sale that I saw back then was for 40% off, which brought it down to $65 per box, which I thought was a pretty good deal. But again, this was back in 2019 and it is now 2022. To be fair, I did receive this 7th box, and it's my 7th box, not my 6th, by the end of 2021. It just took me a little while to get this filmed and to post it for you, but I did receive it at the end of 2021, so this would have technically been their December-January 2020 box, so they're just a year behind. Now, the reason this is my 7th box, I actually got 5.5 a couple months ago. That is in the playlist. I started with 4.6, so there is, they do it by volume, so there's obviously 6 issues per volume. So I started with 4.6, so my last official box in my annual subscription was 5.5, but along the way I received some incomplete boxes, or where there had been some substitutions where the value wasn't quite there, my expectations were not met. So they have been really good actually about responding to my my emails, which is much better than the experiences I know of a lot of other YouTubers and influencers, but they did agree to send me a 7th box. I thought it would be better than waiting for the replacement products, which might not ever come, and then also just because that way I would have an entire volume. I would have gotten 5.1 all the way through 5.6. So in theory, this is 5.6 that I have to share with you, and so it is my 7th and final box. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I have to say, like I said, they have been pretty good about communicating with me. It usually takes like a couple of days. Sometimes it'll take up to a week for them to get back to me, but they have been better than some other companies right now that have been pretty much ghosting me. So I will say I feel very lucky that I have received boxes, that I have received any products at all, and again that they have been communicating with me. So there was a nice little handwritten Happy Holidays note, which I will share with you. So it just says OuiPlease on the front, and then inside you can kind of see nice handwritten note. Let's go ahead and take a look. It says, "Bonjour Noelle, OuiPlease, like many other businesses around the world, has experienced delays in receiving shipments. Although items in your box have been substituted, we are certain you will love all the wonderful products included. We have also included your Cosmetics 27 Booster Serum, which was missing from your previous box. Enjoy and happy holidays, Ashley." So I appreciate that. Ashley is the gal that I do wind up emailing with most of the time versus the owner. Now, they usually do an online magazine, like a fancy PDF. They don't actually do a nice printout product card, which is one of the detractors, I think, of a luxury subscription. So I usually go ahead and make sure that I kind of print it out so I see what is promised in the box. Like right now, if you go to their website, they are promoting volume 6.1 because they're supposed to be getting started on a new one. So I printed out the information for volume 5.6, the French Escapade box. So it says, "Un Escapade. Bonjour and welcome to OuiPlease 5.6 Un Escapade. This past year, we have continued to face the ongoing restrictions of the pandemic, but we are slowly making our way back to normal. We are longing for exploration and exciting adventure and a weekend away. The team here at OuiPlease has been working hard to deliver you the essentials for your next long-awaited getaway. Whether it's a weekend in Normandy or a trip to the vineyards, the Escapade box has you covered. Fall is just around the corner, so you can see that this is still supposed to be like way back in summertime. And our new box is filled with the perfect travel essentials that will keep you happy and feeling fresh in the new season. There's no better way to get your glam on than with the fresh beauty products and stylish accessories that the Escapade has to offer. We believe that every getaway should be filled with happiness, ease, and relaxation. Our fall box showcases some of our favorite travel essentials, from our Blanc Eau face and lip scrub to the Basha Paris hairbrush. You will find everything you need to get ready on the go, in the plane, in the car, and even at a romantic dinner overlooking the gorgeous countryside. Our Gabrielle Paris weekend bag is the perfect tote to travel with, and its intricate designs make it the perfect accessory for day and night. The shimmering bangle-up Paris bracelets make the perfect addition to any outfit. Wear them alone or stack them up with your favorite seasonal colors. Not in the mood for a heavy breakfast? Don't forget to pack your confiture parisienne for the perfect sweet treat. So again, they have kind of updated things. Sometimes you can see they mentioned the pandemic, for example, but this is still supposed to be fall is just around the corner. So every time I think they try to kind of update things and catch up, they still fall further behind. Now here is our nice magnetic closure box. You can see that it doesn't quite close because it is so full with items. I did take a quick peek after I read that card from them because I was interested to see how many things they had actually omitted or substituted. So this is what it looks like on the inside. I think the box will go back together fine once I kind of take out some of the extra space. So I did go through and make some notes because they also noted that they included a serum which had a very high value that was missing from my last box. So I noted that in the original 5.6 box that they advertised, that I have all the information for, I only received 3 of the 7 original products that were supposed to be in 5.6. That box would have had a total value of $299, so not quite the $300 that they promised. Now, the other items that are in here, I will say I did wind up with a total of 9 items because I did get that replacement serum. And then I actually wound up getting 4 items from volume 6.1. So this is telling me they're just sending out boxes based on what they actually have in stock. I don't know whatever happened to the items that were supposed to be in 5.6, but I did receive 4 of the 5 advertised items that are in 6.1. So this is kind of a hybrid box. Now I will say they are showing 6 items, but 2 of them on the website are duplicates, and the total value for the items in 6.1 that's showing on the website right now is only $167. And even if you add in that extra duplicate, I think it only comes out to like $200. It still doesn't hit that $300. So that's kind of false advertising, except they're being very blatant about it. So I wound up with, again, 3 of the original 7 products from 5.6, 4 items from 6.1, 1 item that was from 5.5, and then finally 1 extra little item. So I wound up with a total of 9 products. Because they included that serum from the past box, I actually had a really high retail value. I'm kind of estimating on one of them because I couldn't find it on their website, so I had to look elsewhere. But I am winding up with a total retail value of over $400, so that does kind of make up for some of the difference. But I did go ahead and print out all of the information so I can tell you about the products, and I will try to be clear in terms of the things that were supposed to be in 5.6 and the things that are currently in 6.1. If you want to take that chance and do like a one-off, I would highly suggest not subscribing. If you really like the stuff that's happening in 6.1, just do the one-off box, although you're not going to get a much higher value because, like I said, it's totaling about $167 and the one-off box is $165. So we did finally get our little Gabrielle Paris tote. Now they showed it in a couple different colors. They had us customize it like months and months ago. This is the color that I wound up with, which I think is milk. It is a nice size tote. It's very like flexible as well. This is the side of it, so it's going to fit a lot of stuff in there. Just has these nice soft handles. They're not quite long enough, I don't think, to go over your shoulder, but what I really like about this as sort of auxiliary travel bag is that it's one so foldable, but it also zips on top. So it's really going to be able to fit a ton of stuff in there. And like I said, this is so good in terms of taking as your extra bag because, as we all know, it's much harder to bring home all of those souvenirs. The clothes don't just pack as down quite as well as they do on your way out the door. So it is a nice roomy tote. I'm not like super fond of this print, in all honesty. It's kind of like halfway between a flower and halfway between a leopard print. And I don't mind that it's in white, even though, yes, That's obviously a concern in terms of it getting dirty, but I am happy that that was one of the items that I did actually receive that was advertised as part of 5.6. So it says it has an $80 retail value. That does seem a bit high. It does seem like it would be very washable though. It says perfect for all summer escapades. This weekend bag from Gabrielle Paris will hold all of your vacation or everyday essentials. The playful pattern of the bag adds an element of fun to any weekend excursion. The bag includes a zipper and 2 handles for optimal functionality and is large enough to fit all of your favorite products. So we got that item. All right, pretty good. Now this little item is something that is from 6.1, and it's actually on the website twice, but the description is different. It has a value of $50. It is pretty cute. I do like this houndstooth print. I think the pretty green is kind of lovely, but $50 does seem a little bit high to me in terms of a little like makeup bag. But let me go ahead and see if I can find the information that I printed out about this, because of course I had to have it from various sites. So this is what this looks like. It just has a little zipper pull. Nothing too exciting on the interior. The zipper doesn't go past the end, so it does make the opening a little bit smaller than the actual dimensions. It says this is by OuiPlease. It says the irresistible secret of our house. We make all of our products. See, this is the one where it has a very strange description where it talks about the delicious olfactory notes of the Orient. So I feel like this has the wrong description, and I actually printed out the wrong one. But basically, it's a little travel pouch. I will try to find that other description for you guys somewhere else, but it is noted twice in the current 6.1 box. Not a value of $50 in my personal opinion. Now here is what the rest of the box looks like. So they did kind of pack it pretty nicely, and that is why I was able to go ahead and take a quick peek and make sure that I knew what items were going to be in here for me to share with you. Now this other one is also from 6.1, I believe, is this little necklace. So let me see if I can find this on the sheet. It's a shame that I printed out the wrong one. So this is by 7B Bijou Paris. It has a $40 value. That actually doesn't seem too elevated. It is really pretty, and man, it is super tangled in here. It says necklace 42 centimeters in gilded brass and enamel like an illustrated book. The stars in the sky tell us wonderful stories. This collection of sparkling crystals, precious stones, and lucky medallions brings together jewelry from several of their collections. So it's just this simple like white enamel pendant on a long gold chain. It doesn't look like it's very adjustable. It is very long. I would have preferred it if it was like on a shorter chain. It's a very pretty, delicate chain. I actually think it's really nice because it does have that sort of compass design to it. So I'm happy to have received this. And again, this is advertised as being part of 6.1. So the next thing that we got that I will mention very quickly is from La Maison des Soutanes, Paris. It is simply some soap as far as I can tell, but I don't know if you guys can see. This box looks like it's a little bit worse for wear. It's definitely kind of been on the shelf for a little while. This is the item that I could not find in their current shop, so I had to look online and see how much it's retailing for, and I think I arrived at it being about $16 because I just found it in like euros, and it was like about $14.50 in euros. So it is just a simple soap, but like I told you from the packaging, it looks like it has kind of been around the block a bit. We did get our framboise macaron confiture parisienne, which I kind of think is weird to wind up getting the edible items just because how long have they been sitting on the shelf while they've been waiting to get this box out. But this is one of the 3 items of the 7 original ones in the box. So this has a $15 value. So this is supposed to be in 5.6. It says this lavish raspberry macaron jam from La Confiture Parisienne adds Parisian flair to your summertime snacking. Lather on fresh brioche or add to a yogurt parfait and feel instantly transported to the quaint cafes of Paris. The crunchy grains and sweet acidity of the raspberries will without a doubt please any jam connoisseur. So that is kind of reminding us that this was originally supposed to be more of a summer box. Actually, you know, 5.6 should have been moving towards their holiday box anyway, but I think this was part of when they tried to catch up. And here is our final item that was actually supposed to be in the original box, and it is from Bangle Up. So we did get another jewelry piece. Let me go ahead and pull this out. Now this says it has a $60 value, which seems a little insane to me. It says, inspired by the grace and beauty of ballerinas, the lily bracelet from Bangle Up adds a bit of Parisian charm with a twist for your wrist. Perfect for all occasions, this bracelet can be paired with other jewelry for a casual daytime or chic nighttime look. Feminine and refined, this thin and delicate bracelet price that will surely attract compliments. I will tell you, it looks a little bit different than the one that is pictured here, although I just have it in black and white. It looks pretty small, but I might actually make that work for my wrist. So it is a little bit bendable, a little bit malleable. So I think it's kind of nice. I like how small it is, but I don't know if that would work for a lot of people. So that had a $60 retail value. So we did, like I said, we got our $80 bag, our $60 bracelet, and then we got our $15 raspberry macaron jam. The things that were missing from this box was the Basha Peri hairbrush. I think I actually got that as a replacement in a past box. The Baobei face and lip scrub that had a $45 value, the Bronzette Divine Body Oil with a $35 value, and the Peyo Paris Glow Lotion with a $24 retail value. What else we got though from the new box is the Blanc Eau De Parfum, which is why I was kind of confused that Marius pouch also had a like scent description. So this has a $25 retail value. It says the Note Eau de Parfum was specifically developed, it is a pretty bottle, I will say that much, to be worn alone or layered to create a unique signature scent. With their new collection, a multitude of scented combinations can be created to suit your personality, style, and mood. A simple concept which, like a fashion accessory, gives each woman the freedom to flaunt her own identity and express her femininity. So it has a nice fresh scent. There were a couple variations. I don't think you got to choose, but all right, we got that. So then we also got Le Beauté, which is kind of cute in this pouch. This has a $12 value. So we got a lot of the smaller, lower retail values of items that came in 6.1. It is just 3 individual tea sachets, and it's kind of like the fabric ones, which I thought was kind of weird. So it's a $4 value on each of those tea sachets, you guys. It says Le Beauté is created by both a selection of plants and manufacturing. This artisanal tea is a rich experience of infusion that will take you on a delicate taste journey. Le Beauté is also earth-friendly, 100% French-made, 100% organic, and sewn by hand. The plants used in their creations are selected by a tea sommelier and come from organic farming. Now, in the image that they have online for 6.1, they are showing 5 tea sachets and I think a box. So it's kind of interesting that we just got the 3 wrapped in tissue and this little bag. So I don't know that that's actually a $12 value. And one of my tea sachets has just like exploded all over everything. And then finally, we did get that serum that was promised in a past box. Now, this serum is kind of what elevated our total retail value. Ooh, one of them totally exploded all over me. And I will just quickly read about that. So let's see if I can find that sheet. So this is the C27 booster, or booster 27. I don't know where I put that sheet, so I'll have to find it for you. But this had a super duper high retail value of $140, and that is why this box totaled over $400 for me. It's just because of this particular item in here. So let me go ahead and open that up. It says this high-performance natural serum combines the latest advances in natural ingredients with traditional skin remedies to leave your skin smooth, glowing, and radiant. A vitamin C booster and natural extracts will make this an easy addition to your skincare routine. So happy to receive it finally. It looks like the box doesn't look like it's been thrown around a lot. So this is what it looks like, nice and simple. But like I said, you guys, this has a value of $140. My total retail value on this entire box that was like a Frankenstein box with items from 3 different ones was $438. So if you subtract this serum from that, it is still just under $300, even with the replacements. So that is a little bit disappointing that even though they're trying to make up for it, I didn't actually get that advertised $300 value. I'm very happy with the items that I did receive from 5.6, as well as the ones that I wound up receiving from 6.1. It is a little bit disappointing that I wound up with that hybrid box, but I am glad that they were able to actually send something. I, as always, think some of the retail values are a little bit elevated. I question where they came up with that soap and what the situation is with the tea, which again, one of them is totally busted and the like tea is just falling everywhere. But this is the completion of my OuiPlease experience, you guys. Just to recap, it's been quite the journey. We got 3 of the 7 original products from 5.6. We got 4 of the 5 products or 6 products advertised in 6.1. We got an additional soap, which I don't know where it came from, and we got a serum that was way back from, I believe, 5.5. So that is what we got with, and so I have to say I wound up with a pretty good box in the end. What they wound up putting together, I could have done without the tea. I like the bracelet. I think the confiture might be very nice. I'll try the serum because it's got that ridiculous retail value, but you guys let me know, and please try not to be tempted by all of the amazing sales that they do until they get really caught up, and send out some nice apologies, I think, to some of the other people who've gotten definitely burned by this company. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you appreciated it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Definitely check out the OuiPlease playlist that I have for you, and I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.